In this video, we're going to be taking a look at using common and proper nouns, and it's important to know that all nouns can be classified as common or proper, and it's also important to know that a common noun is a noun that names any person, place, thing, or idea. And we have some examples of common nouns on the left. I have child, city, and movie. So you can see it's not very specific at all. It's just those would be considered common nouns. Now, a proper noun, on the other hand, names a specific person, place, thing, or idea. So a child, Sam, that's the name of a child, specific child, as you can see. City, a specific city, which is Detroit, and movie, a specific movie, Finding Nemo, and who does not like Finding Nemo? Now, it is important to know that common nouns, as you can see on the left-hand side, they are not capitalized unless they're at the beginning of a sentence or part of a title. However, proper nouns are always capitalized. And we're going to take a look at some sentences here. And we will look at the errors within these sentences. So we have Catherine visited a friend in Chicago. So you can see Catherine's capitalized. It's at the beginning of a sentence anyway. Visited a friend. So friend is a common noun, does not need capitalized. However, Chicago is a proper noun, so that would need capitalized, a capital C there for Chicago, because it's a specific city. Now, looking at the next one, Lincoln Middle School is near Elm and Cook Streets. Now, it is important to know that a proper noun, no matter if it's a school or your name, every part of that proper noun is capitalized. So, for example, if you had Connor Joseph Mangan, who is my son, I would capitalize Connor, Joseph, and Mangan. So the same thing for even a school. So Satronia Elementary School, Satronia is capitalized, elementary is capitalized, and school is capitalized. Even though elementary and school are not capitalized on their own, if they're part of a whole entire, if they're part of a proper noun, they will need to be capitalized. So for example, Lincoln Middle School, I would need to capitalize the M in middle and also the S in school as well, is near Elm. That's a specific street. And Cook is already capitalized, streets. So that would need to be capitalized as well, because Elm Street and Cook Street are, think of as street as the last name to Cook and the last name to Elm there. So it would still need to be capitalized. Now the next one, the Amazon River runs through Brazil. So we see the proper noun Amazon River does need to be capitalized. Runs through Brazil, and we see the proper noun Brazil is already capitalized. So you can see it is very important that proper nouns are capitalized, and they need to be capitalized no matter if it's the name of a person, the name of a school, a street. They all have to be capitalized. Now, let's take a look at Practice Companion book, page 134, and we'll continue to look at common and proper nouns. So as we take a look at page 134, it says a common noun is the name of any general person, place, thing, or idea. A proper noun refers to specific person, place, thing, or idea. Proper nouns are always capitalized. So here are some examples. A boy, Carlos. Boy is common, Carlos is proper. State, common, New Jersey, proper. So you can see, moving through this list, that it's important to know that common nouns are very general. Proper nouns are specific and must be capitalized. So let's take a look at the bottom of page 134, and it says read each of the following. If it's an example of a common noun, write common on the blank. If it's the name of a proper noun, write the noun and capitalize it. So for example, number 1, it says Empire State Building. So you would need to rewrite that proper noun, and it does need to be capitalized. For number 2, we see cruise ship, and for this, the only thing we need to do is just write common in the blank, because it's a common noun. Number 3, we have the word school. Once again, that is a general noun, so we will write common here. It's not the name of a specific school. So for numbers 4 through 12, I do want you to do these on your own. Just remember that common nouns are general, proper nouns are specific common nouns. So work through these next few problems at your seat, and when you're finished, you can press play and I will have the answers for you. So pause the video now. So here are the answers for numbers 4 through 12. Number 4, hardware store, that's a common noun. Number 5, Jonas Smith, that's a proper noun, so it is capitalized. Number 6, musician, common noun. Number 7, Bill of Rights, that's proper, so capitalize. You can see how it's capitalized on the right-hand side. Grove Street, capitalized again, it is a proper noun. Dr. Alvarez, it is capitalized. It is a proper noun, so it does need to be capitalized. Number 10, common. Number 11, Kansas City, is a proper noun, so it does need to be capitalized. And finally, number 12, even though we love 5th grade and it's a fantastic class, it is a common noun if we were to say 5th grade class. So that concludes the video on using common and proper nouns. If you have any questions about this concept, please come and see me.